So you got Martha and her sister Mary, and Martha's there, but Mary is sitting and listening to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving. So Martha's busy, but Mary's listening. Come on. Martha's busy, so distracted with what she's doing. How many of you ever get distracted with what you're doing? Even if you feel like it's good stuff, it's still distracting you. It's keeping you from things that you really should be doing. Why is it getting so quiet out there? And so it's so busy for Martha's busy. She's up surfing. That's a vacuum. Jesus is teaching. Mary's sitting there, listening. And Martha's with washing dishes. She's doing stuff in the house. She's busy moving around. The thing is, while she's busy, she can't hear what he's saying. She's distracted with all the stuff. She's distracted with all the stuff. Can I say it again? She's distracted with all the stuff. She's online shopping. She's playing video games. She's off doing things that, kind of helping her cope with what's going on in her day. But Mary is listening to his teaching. But the fact that Mary is listening to Jesus and sitting at his feet, listening to what he's saying, ticks Martha off. Oh, man. It makes Martha mad. And so Martha, like any good, tattletale would do, she goes to Jesus. Jesus! Mary isn't doing anything in the house. I'm the only one up doing this and this and this and this and this. And Mary isn't doing anything. Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me. You tell her. She'll listen to you. It's like the wife that tells her husband, you deal with them. They're your kid. You tell them. Tell her then to help me. Watch this. But the Lord answers her. Now, this had to be hard to hear for her. Because she thought he was going to go, you know what? You're right. Mary's being lazy. Mary, she needs to really get up. She needs to start getting busy. Get busy, Mary. But what does he do? He corrects her. He says, listen to this, Martha. I want you to understand something. But the Lord answered her, Martha, Martha. When he says your name twice, you're in trouble. Martha, Martha. She knew when she heard that. It's like when your parent calls your middle name. Haley Joe, you listen to me. Martha, Martha, you are anxious. So what has got her busy? Her anxiety. You're anxious. He didn't say you're serving so well. He said you're anxious. Your anxiety is what's making you be so busy. You need to chill. You're troubled, he says, about so many things. Here's the thing about Jesus. You can't get away from Jesus knowing what's really at the root of why you do what you do. Well, Lord, I'm just doing this because it's a good thing to do. And the Lord says, no, it's because you have anxiety. It's because you're depressed. It's because you're troubled. Martha, here's the problem. The reason you're up doing things is because you can't handle what I'm saying. You're troubled. You're anxious. He said, so you're troubled about so many things. But one thing is necessary. What is that thing? To sit, to listen, to hear what is being said. But one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be, I'm not going to take it away from her, which will not be taken away from her. So hear this because we can all learn from this. Mary was distracted with the stuff she was doing. How many of us, we're distracted every day with the stuff that we're doing, the work, the rotten here and now stuff that we're dealing with. The alarm goes off. Start our day the same as always. That's our rhythm. Our rhythm of life is just doing things to get by. Doing things to just go through the motions, taking me from 1 hour to the next until I finally get to the end of the day where I can go, I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm burnt out. How many of you live your life like that? You don't have to raise your hand. Every day. It's like Groundhog Day. Everybody seen that movie? It's like the same day over and over and over and over again. It's called rhythm. You found yourself in a rhythm that you need to change. You have to change your rhythms and get your rhythm into the unforced realm of the rhythms of grace, where you're being led by the Spirit and you're being intentional to invite the Lord into everything that you're doing, because when you do that, you're choosing the greater portion.